Check it out, fam. So this is all of the springs that I am going to put inside of this frog. Yeah, pretty intense stuff. 10 springs. Putting 10 springs in the frog. We're gonna put a little pep in the step of the frog, ain't we? Man, it's gonna be freaking dope. Look at that. Hell yeah. So I had to totally redesign the legs. I found that out because I made a mock frog, basically, sort of with the joints. And I put this in the water to see what would happen to get that movement. And it comes straight down like that, extends, and then comes back. So that's how I figured it out. I know it looks crude, but we got it. I'm actually gonna try to make the legs out of balsa wood and cut it with the laser cutter. So we'll see what happens. All right, well, there you go, fam. Look at that. So from here, you take a picture of it, and then we can put it in the machine from here. And I'm going to cut the legs out of balsa wood. This is balsa, super light. I'm going to double it up, and that should be perfect. Plus, that'll make the lure a lot lighter. So, yeah, let's get it. Technology.
The outside is your main thing, right?
Yeah, I just want to cut the very outside of it, yeah.
Release compound vector, that separates the two. So now you can delete the inside. Right, release compound vector, delete the inside.
What? Yeah, see, I got to do it, though. There's no way I'm going to be able to learn it from me doing it like this.
Yes.
I'm going to have to... But yeah, check it out. We about to cut some freaking frog legs.
So I can download it again so that you can do it yourself.
Yeah.
But for right now, this will let you go ahead and cut it.
That's awesome. From a drawing. Ha ha. So what is up, Wacky Lure fam? So if you haven't figured it out yet, we are making a frog. To be more specific, a poison dart frog. Can I pet that frog? Can I pet that frog? Man, this is gonna be freaking epic. Hey, Boo Boo, you ready for some frog facts? Frog facts. So this wild little dude is called a green and black poison dart frog. And yes, I hear you, but it's blue. Well, the green and black poison dart frog, or GABPDF, shoo, for short, They actually come in all the colors of the rainbow depending on where they live and where they're from. This particular one lives in Panama, and it is going to make an awesome lure. I mean, that's going to be one sick paint job. Well, I filmed some frog facts yesterday, and I did not like them one bit. We are redoing them. And I'm researching the tribe that actually uses the dart frogs to hunt with. And I found a early morning banger. Check this out.
Included right here in the beautiful rainforest. Here.
Oh. That's what I'm talking about. So the Embera tribe and the Noinama tribes, they're the only ones that use the poison dart frogs when they hunt. And they actually combine the poison of 3 different dart frogs together to make one super poison. So, pretty freaking cool. Freaking genius, man. They figured out how to make nature work for them. I mean, you gotta love it. But that banger, though, right? I gotta hear it again. One more time. They got this on Spotify? And check this out. These are the balsa wood feet. All I'm going to do is round them off. That's it. Round them off, sand them. They might be too light. I don't know. We'll see how it looks, but works. But man, they're light. We will see how it works, though. That's why we're doing this. There's our side and our top cut. So let's go ahead and get these cut out. But the first thing we got to do is turn this from big wood to small wood. So let's get it. Remember, kids, safety first. Haha, look at that. Boom, that is the precise, absolute most precise way you can mark something right there. I mean, you know, that is, you can't get no better than that. This thing is old. This thing's from Sears. This is when they made tools to last right here. Big old beefy. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, so here's something that's interesting, right? This is a general frog fact. I didn't know frogs did this in general. So frogs cannot vomit, right? Instead, they do this with their stomach. Turn it inside out, basically, and regurgitate it out of their body and get out whatever that was in there that they didn't want inside their stomach. That's pretty crazy. I wonder what that would feel like. beginning of a frog. All right, so we got to figure out where to put the carve lines because the frogs are sort of flat. So the widest part's going to be here, and then these are going to taper down. Oh yeah, coughing up cedar. But I got to figure out where I'm going to carve. So let's try to get some carve lines on this. A froggy, froggy, froggy. Okay, so I think I got the lines figured out, and I got to put the hook here. This is where I think one way it's going to go. We'll find out later. And the rear hook's got to go there. I can't put the rear hook on the very back because the legs are going to be mounted to the side. Hopefully it works. So these frogs like it hot and humid. They're basically in Central America, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, the one I'm doing in Panama. So yeah, they like it hot and humid. So they're pretty sure that the dart frog gets its poison from, at least some of its poison from, some of the insects that it eats in the wild, because when they're in captivity, they actually lose most of their toxicity, if not all of their toxicity, when they're in captivity. So, pretty cool. So they mix the poison in them, then the indigenous people mix their poison with other poisons to make even better poison. I've also seen a thing on Vice where they take the frog's venom and they literally rub it into a cut basically on their arm. I think they do it as a rite of passage, and I also think that they do it to build up an immunity to the toxin, just in case of, if freaking the new guy, Greg's out there with his freaking blow dart and shoots you in the foot, it's good to have immunity, because Greg, he sucks. Well, we got the basic shape laid down. Looking pretty good. I can definitely work with it. So now we're gonna sand. It's my favorite part. Freaking sanding. We're getting it. Slowly but surely. I mean, it is tedious. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. So these guys don't have webbing on their toes, but they do have suction cup fingertips, basically, that help them climb trees, and elongated digits to help them wrap around limbs or plants and climb up to the canopy where they live. So it's a pretty awesome animal. I used to actually have a tree frog as a pet, so tree frogs, you know, they have a little spot right here, you know what I mean? A little spot, just a little bit. Well, hallelujah, we finally got it sanded down. Good grief. So I'm gonna go ahead and super glue bath this thing. Okay, I think that is going to do it for Frog Facts. Just because I kind of want to get to carving these legs. I want to get to carving these legs up. So let's hop right into it. Hop right into it. No pun intended. No pun intended. Hop right into it. Now, more sanding, more. Okay, fam, we got them sanded down, so I'm gonna super glue bath all of these to toughen them up, because they're extremely fragile. All right, well, check this out, fam. We got a magnifying glass with a light. Hell yeah. And we got a new tripod. So, hell yeah, we're going to be looking like Adam Savage up in this bee here momentarily. And for those who don't know who Adam Savage is, he is one of the guys from Mythbusters. But he actually has a YouTube channel called Adam's Tested. So, yeah, we're doing it. Okay, well, I had to go get some more springs because I needed some more of these. These are perfect for what I'm doing. So, but still, I still have to use these big ones, which I intended to use, but man, I am pushing the envelope of what I can get in there for sure. Check that out. Check that out. Look. Oh, snap. That's going to work fantastic. Because all I want to do is that. It's literally the movement. Oh, man, this is going so well. This is going so well. So I'm looking at this, and yes, it looks very epic, and I am definitely happy with it. But each piece I am going to have to paint and clear coat independently and then put it all together when it's finished because of the springs. But man, that's freaking dope. That is dope. This is going to be awesome when I'm done with it. It's definitely going to take some time, but it will be epic. So I finally got it put together to where it will stay together. I got the hooks and I got the weight on it. And it's sitting how I want it. That is dope. Alright, well we got our frog. Check that out. Got the weight in it, got it sanded down. I also put a coat of lacquer on this and then sanded that coat down as well. So, next step is we are going to lacquer the legs just to give them added strength because it's balsa. So, let's get it. Okay, so what we got to do next is we got to get this eyeball in the frog, okay? And I'm going to have to cut that thing down to get the mean look that I'm going for. So this is going to take some time. This is going to be tough, but we got this. Froggy, froggy. Hell yeah, it's going to look freaking awesome. So I'm going to try something different with the paint job on this lure. I'm going to spray it all black first, then chrome it out, then tape off where I want all of the black markings and paint it white and then paint the rest of the lure. So we're going to try it. I want to see what it looks. I'm kind of excited about it, so let's get it. Okay, fam. I think the paint is dry enough. It's crazy the difference. What is it? Why does this one look chrome and this one doesn't? I don't get it. But now we got to go through the hard process of designing and taping all of this out. So let's do that. This is going to take some time for sure. Okay, so we got all the camo markings laid out. Now it's time to make it pretty. Pretty. Man, that's gonna look sick. Pardon the noise, but we're trying to get some inventory out for our laser stuff. So, yeah, that's why there's noise. I can't catch a break. I can't catch a break today. I can't catch a break today. Everything is going wrong. So that's one of the problems with living in Colorado. Things blow up on you. So this was a new tube and I didn't realize it, and I should have packed it all the way down, but I didn't. That was almost a catastrophe. Woo, we got lucky. Woohoo! Lucky. Of course, and now I don't want to come out. Man, it's just been one of them days today, man. I knocked over the water while I was painting. Like, the super glue. I almost spilled stuff on a laser project I was doing. Man, I'm telling you, it's the struggle is real today, my peeps. The struggle is real. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh man, that's sick. I was gonna use the black eyes, but when I saw the green ones, I just had to use them. So next is gonna be a nerve-wracking part, taking all the painter's tape off. And then we can clear coat it. Ha! But we still ain't done. We still gotta build it. Good grief. Try to get a video of this, of me deblousing the frog. Yeah, the chrome didn't work out like I wanted to, but I mean, that still looks sick. Very gently. Nice. Man, look at that, fam. Man, I can't get you in freaking focus. Look at that. That was unnecessarily hard to do. This was definitely a lot more work than I thought it would be. But, I mean, it makes sense when you're doing something gangster. So I checked this thing this morning and it was still a little wet in some areas. So I decided to wait. So now it's 5 in the afternoon. So I waited another 12 hours. So that's 2.5 days worth of wait time. I got to get some UV epoxy. It'll just speed up my video so much. Let's put the frog together. Let's put the old poison dart frog together. Hopefully. Well, all right, fam. It's going fair to middling, but check this out. Oh, no. Boing. Boing. I mean, hey, that's gonna move. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm gonna put all of the legs together and then put them on in one piece. I figured that would be the smartest way to do it. Look at this though. Man, poison dart frog, beast mode. Okay, fam, you know we gotta do the last two legs on the camera for y'all, you know, up close and personal. Look at that. Ha! I mean, come on. Now, come on, let me get that click. That was a click. You probably couldn't hear it, but it went click, click. Oh, it's such a satisfying feeling, definitely. Okay, fam, I'm going to leave that to dry overnight, and tomorrow I'm going to go try to catch a fish with this thing. We're getting ready to go fishing. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful frog. He goes boing. Said it would have some bounce. Definitely does. Well, I wanted to go boat fishing, but when I went to blow up, one of the tubes would not fill up with air. So we're bank fishing. Let's go try this frog out. So I did not bring my tripod with me because I thought I was going to be in the boat. But we are going to make do. We are going to make do. Let's see how this frog does. I think it's recording. I think we're good. Look at her swimming with her dog over there. Swimming with her dog, and I got a frog. I got a frog. Alright, let's see something. Okay, we got the Yo-Zuri on there. We're gonna give that a shot. Yo-Zuri. So I'm bottom fishing now, and I'm gonna try grubs later. Grubs with red heads, jigs, redhead jigs. So yeah, hopefully we'll get something. Well, we got a bite. One bite. So as I'm sitting here waiting, I'm looking at this spider I have, and this little crappie thing. I'm gonna cut the tail of the spider off and leave these little side things on. We'll see how that works. I'm trying everything I can. So I have now switched to bread balls. Maybe I will get something on that. We'll see. So yeah, I got skunked again. Man, that place is just so dead. That place is so dead. I was trying dough balls, and there's carp in there. and I didn't even get any of those. So definitely gonna put in the effort and go find a new spot next time I go fishing. It'll probably be in a river or a creek if I can find one, because I want to make a micro lure, so that'll kind of work out. Make a micro lure, like a one-day build, and go try to find some place to fish new. That might be the plan. That might be the plan. So it's kind of hard for me to evaluate the frog since there's not really fish there. I mean, it looks good and it has some jiggle, and the wake it makes is pretty epic. So I still have faith that a big old lunker, a big old muskie, would definitely hit the hell out of this. Maybe a different color too. I mean, it is a poison dart frog. Maybe like a green or something, like a darker color. But the principles behind everything worked. I think if I make another one, I would leave a little bit more distance, about double that. So I would double that space between each to give it just a little bit more free movement. But besides that, I think it's pretty freaking amazing. I mean, we did that right there. We did that. I mean, visually epic. I got the visuals down. I just need to figure out the mechanics. So thank you to all my viewers and all my subscribers, man. I hope you like the poison dart frog. I think definitely turned out pretty epic. So with that said, keep it wacky, and y'all have a good one.